Is that a dangle? Come on.
I don't know.
This hangs there. You're good.
This is my senior cloning presentation, or at least the first part of it. My name is Paul Kim. And since this is kind of a practice, the red marks, you can ignore them. What I'm going to talk about is who am I, and everything else doesn't exactly matter. This is practice. Anyway, who am I? I was born on some date, and I moved to Anacortes in 2004. I used to live in this little town called Clear Lake. It was like off the side of Cedar Woolley. But then my parents decided to like move here because this school has good education, I guess. And I have pretty good grades, and I'd like to become an engineer. And as a person, I like to collect grades. I think that tells a lot about my character. And for my clothing, I typically wear whatever that is. And traits. I like to think a lot, and because of that, I don't like to talk. And I like people telling me what to do. And I like to get as much done as possible while doing as little as possible. And I guess people find me funny. I'm not very active. And I don't really show a lot of emotion. And we can skip that third one. And I'm kind of relaxed. And I don't really like talking with a lot of words. And I like to get straight to the point. Talking is not exactly my strongest points, and talking to people is kind of hard for me. Anyway, there are very few things I care about, which is this one website and this one show. I'll let that sink in for a bit. Anyway, and there are a lot of things I don't care about that pretty much everybody else does, which is why I don't like talking to people, because I don't really care about these things. Yeah. And so my family, and this is a picture of my mom from a couple of years ago, and she likes to talk to a lot of her friends, and she cares about me, and she's kind of weird, like everybody else's moms. Here's a picture of my dad. He's a happy guy, and he likes to work hard, and he owns a pawn shop, and he likes his job a lot, because every day is kind of different for him. And I'm kind of happy that he takes a lot of pictures. I put them on a computer, so I just like pull these pictures out. And here's a picture of me from like 6 years ago. This is my sister, and she's kind of creative, and she's my sister. Next slide. And as a student, I get pretty good grades, and a pretty good student, being good at it. And I took all these high-tier math courses. You don't really know about that. And I take a lot of classes that relate to engineering. And my SAT score is kind of decent.
Kind of.
And here's some drawings I took for a drawing class. They're all like nicely to scale, because I don't really like doing creative things. And how I made these to scale, I got this pencil, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh hey, this one part's one eraser length away, so I have to make it scale and make it one pencil length long. I did that for like the entirety of the entire picture, so it's like all nicely to scale. Yeah, I don't like it. And as a job show, I did this lady who was a volunteer coordinator, and she manages volunteers because volunteers are pretty much good for companies because you have people working for you, but you don't have to pay them. And I activities, I volunteer at the hospital, I organize the gift shop, and I also go to robotics club, that's after school. And every once in a while I play with Flash, because it's fun. And here's some pictures of me in Roblox. This is me working the gun that shoots a ball. Yeah, it shoots balls into a hoop. And for who am I? As an individual, I'm pretty good. If you get me to do a job, I'll probably do it. But as long as it doesn't involve me talking to people, we're kind of good. And I like details. And I think I'm a good person. And that doesn't really matter. Because this is a practice. Let's work it out.